Hello and welcome to episode 2 of my Minecraft Technic Dungeon Looter RPG tutorial Let's Play mini-series. Well, there is so much to mention that I will probably forget half of it. So here's the half my brain does remember. And there's just a tremendous amount. Like I said in the first episode, this is combat orientated. Even things like the quarry, you haven't got a normal quarry, you've got an ender quarry. But the fantastic news is that you've got all sorts of upgrades for the quarry. Speed and fortune, so all the normal enchants that you can get for a quarry, but fantastically done. So that's just one thing. Now, oh wow, my brain is buzzing with this mod pack because there really is so much. Okay, so something else that differentiates this mod pack from all others. Do you notice in the bottom left and the bottom right there's 3 hotbars either side of the main either side of the main hotbar in the middle. See, like that's the normal hotbar you're used to. There's 3 either side. What that's all about is if you go into here and into here, you can dual wield. How cool is that? So if I put a sword in there and a sword in there, you can load these up with 3 different sets of swords and switch between them. So I've put the swords in there, come out of there. Now if you press by default it's set to the R key, which is for recipes, so you're going to need to change this. I've changed it to the T key, so if you press the T key, it's now activated. You'll see my swords, and if I use the scroll wheel it can scroll between the different weapons that I've got. So because the reason for that is you might have a creature where it's I love the sounds in this, really there's some fantastic sound effects. So there might be a creature, water creature, that's resistant to water damage, so you can equip swords with fire damage, or equip swords with water damage, or equip swords which do another type of damage. So depending on the creature you're fighting you can quickly switch between the weapon needed. Thank you Cole for your comment regarding doing a Tinker's Smeltery and showing all the armours. Very fantastic idea. Yes, I will, but if I waited until I'd got some of the ores necessary for that, it would take far too long. I'd have to be a couple of weeks. It's like next week before I could do that, and I wanted to do another episode on this mod pack. So I have got the Tinkers built and I am progressing to show the different armours and weapons, but I've got a few I can show you now. So that's all good. So if I press the T key again, it switches back to my main hotbar, which is so cool and easy to switch between. Right, let's now mention about the different things I'm doing. This is dangerous outside. Whether it be day, whether it be night, doesn't matter. Outside is death looms. The first thing to get in the habit of is keeping your health bars on the 3rd phase, which is the yellow hearts that you can see here. So they start off as red as normal, but then they have a orange tier, and then they have a 3rd tier which is yellow. You need the 3 tiers for some of the monsters you encounter, but it's not as bad as it all sounds, because this iron sword here that I got out of one of the reward bags I'm going to be showing you in a moment, it's only 6 damage, but I'm slaying most of the monsters when I don't panic, and I'm getting some awesome rewards. I tried out the bow, a wooden bow granted, so that it's pretty weak and totally ineffective. The only thing I can kill is moths with it, but the arrows are really cool, the way you can make stacks of arrows. The better quality arrows, the more that a stack will hold. So let's come out there. Now in here I'm growing everything indoors. So I've got my tree farms going on, I've got my sugar cane going on in there. If we come up here you'll see I've got all my food production. Now food has never been so important in a mod pack as what it's in this mod pack, because the way you keep your health on the yellow tier is by constantly, whenever your health goes down, you eat. And so getting a farm up and running indoors is very easy and it's essential for your survival. Let's show you some of the items you get when you defeat the monsters. So first of all, you'll see here I've got this poison ray scepter and a poop scepter, as awful as that sounds. I got these from a reward bag. So when you kill monsters, you get different types of reward bags. So what I want to do is show you them and the different types of rewards you can get. Why not? All different types of reward bags, and if you think, oh, that's pointless, you can get some really nice stuff. That's where I got this sword from. Really cool sword, and it's so effective. Right, okay, let's have a look at some of these reward bags. So you highlight it, right click, and it shows you, oh, ender pearl, nice. Peaks kebab food, always great. Paper, and an Adventurers Diary. Which leads me to that. Let's show you this, because this is very cool. Now, if I press the E key to come out, you've noticed the reward bag didn't get worn out, so I can use it again. So if I right click, I've got another goodie. If I do the E key to come out of it again, this time it disappeared. Majority of the bags, when you loot them, they'll disappear, but some of them have a second use on them, so just be aware of that. Okay, so we're going to look at this now, the Adventurers Diaries. So if I get this, you'll see that I found page 1 already, and I've read it. So let's have a look at it. Okay, so what's happening here is, as we slay monsters in the world, a story will unfold, and as we kill certain creatures, it could be a duck, it could be a nasty shade. Wow, shades are so tough. It was only because the shade was trapped by lava, to be honest with you, that I managed to kill it, but I did get 20 ender pearls from the shade, so it was worth killing. But different monsters can drop the different pages, or you can get them from reward bags, and a story unfolds. This could be it. Finally found another stronghold. Maybe this one will be more fortunate. And it was. After months of searching, there I stood with the portal before me, deactivated but still there. And it leads on to a story which you can actually go find some of the locations. It's really so cool. Notice I haven't got the second page, so let's see if that's what I got. So we'll put that up there. Yeah, page 2. There were a few empty slots for missing Eyes of Ender. Thankfully I had enough on me to activate it. So this is not just a story quest, it's also telling you how to do stuff. So if I come against this portal, I know I need to use Eyes of Ender to activate it. I hardly stood there for a second before plunging into it. This was the moment I was finally going to kill it. So you see, there's just this alone to go for, to find out what's next in this adventurer's story. There is the help that it gives you in telling you how to unfold mysteries, and also there's the fun of the actual just following along with it, see how far you can get. And so I'm going to store these pages as I get them logically in here. Over here, what's this? Yes, knowledge note. I haven't actually opened this yet. I thought I'd show you it. Let's put the paper in there. Actually, I'm storing stuff all over the place, so let's have a look at this. Okay, that gave me some knowledge points. Where the knowledge is, just to show you my skills, you'll see that I've leveled up my mining. I'm on level 10 mining. The heart to the far left, level 3, don't have a clue. Well, I think it's health related or something, I don't know. The fighting's not gone up yet. The sword's at the far right, if that is the fighting one. You'll notice my wood cutting's nearly going up, so I'm skilling up them skills. The very top right there, you'll see them different boxes. I don't have a clue yet about them, but I will figure that out. Let's have a look back in here. Right, okay, so actually let's check some more reward bags. So now a rare loot bag. Light essence. Now essences, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. When you see essences, grab them, because they are going to make you the most awesome weapon you can imagine, and let's show you. So we'll come out of there. It used the bag up. No problemo. Let's go in. Right now, light essence. How can I show you what this is going to make? By pressing the U key on it. Now, if we cycle through, Not that one. Now remember, my 6+6 damage sword slays the monsters nicely. But what we're looking for... Where's the beauty? No. No. Oh, it's not here in either of these. Okay, well, it's not. I'm not able to show you. But it makes a sword with plus 30 damage, attack damage. But if you're thinking, oh, that's OP, that's wrecked the game, to get it, you need one of each of the 9 different types of essence. And trust me when I tell you, some of the essences are very, very difficult to get. But the weapon that you will manage to get if you get all of the essences is unbelievable. So, moral of the story, all your essences, keep them, because you will be able to make one awesome weapon. Okay, let's look at the next loot bag, which is the legendary. Okay, I've got a load of lapis, another poop scooper, and some more food. The different foods give you different buffs, so they are all worth getting. Uncommon loot bag, more food, weapon case, 2nd edition, miniature red heart, part of low level heart canisters, can be eaten to restore 10 hearts. Lovely. This game is full of items, and as you can see, let's put these away now. I think you've got the picture of some of the great gear you can get, because my pocket's filling up fast, as yours will. I'm hoping though with the loot bags to get a nice bow, because the bow I've got, like I say, it'll slay a moth, which is a really easy creature with one hit to kill with my sword. So I'm hoping to get some sort of nice bow eventually. Foods give you different buffs. This one increases your strength, I believe. Yeah, the strength. Your strength goes up. You get plus 10 strength, and then you become unstoppable force. This one gives you water breathing. Another one gives you water walking, I think. Where is it? Or did I eat it? Here. So as you can see, different foods in this. Not the vanilla Minecraft ones, but ones out of the Lycanites mountain mobs. Them foods and some other mod. There's so many mods with all different, even biomes are plenty. It's got some lovely items that it gives you some really good weapons. Or Spawn gives you some fantastic weapons to make with tinkers. Right, okay, next let's look at, let's get rid of some more of this stuff, then show you what I want to show you next. There's just so much going on. Like I say, I'm only going to remember half of it, but I'll show you what I can. Where did I put... Oh, let's put the paper in there for now. The only difficulty I've got is figuring out where to store everything that I'm getting. And I will investigate it all at a later date. Okay, next, let's look at some of these things that you see flashing here. So we got... Oh, there's a red... let's grab a few of them. World card, tracks animals. What's this one? They're the same, so there's no point in picking up the same colour. Oh no, there is. That one's water breathing, that one's saturation. Okay, right, so these, if you put them on your hotbar, right click to show you what it is. First of all, area effect card for area effect damage. So let's learn it. You have learned area effect damage. Right, now if we press the P key, no, it doesn't show us in there. That's where I was hoping them skills appear. So that's something I've got to still work out, where these skills are going. Oh, I already know that. So, oh, there's one. Let's learn that as well. So, bone meal, surely... Oh, is that a skill I can cast? I mean, what's it saying? I've got the skill to craft it, bone meal, or the skill to cast it. Let's have a look in some of these men. No, that's just a dual wielding. That's just accessories. Okay, I'll come back to that. I'll have to research it more. So different monsters drop different things, like the water monsters drop these aqua pulse charges which you can throw balls of mystic water. The fire monsters drop ember charges, so you throw these at the water monsters, you throw these at the fire monsters. Loads of different items. Right, okay, so what I want to show you now then is, let's go spelunking. I want to show you a few things about how it differs from the normal. Right, okay, the key thing to do is you need tons of ores. I want to show you all the different Tinker's armours that you can get, but for that I need some ores, all different types of ores. There are so many different types of ores, but they all do different types of armours. Now I'd like to do the copper armour, so let's show you how gathering lava can work. So if we come down here, oh, something else I wanted to show you, let's quickly do that. Okay, not only can eating get your health back up, campfires in this are fantastic. You put one down, and even if your food only has a couple of bubs in it, a couple of the little chicken or hams or whatever they are, this will put your health back up to the third level, third tier, full yellow. As long as you stand next to it, anywhere next to it, your health regenerates. Campfires, very simple to make. As soon as you've built yourself a base, a campfire is the first thing you want to put near a door. That way when you fight some of the monsters near the door, you're regenerating at the same time. They are invaluable. They only need 1 flint, 3 planks and 3 cobblestone. So easy to make, and they're crucial. Okay, remember to set a map point for your base, so if you go off wandering you'll know where to get back to. Now, so if we come down there, we're going to take a look at how gathering lava can work. I mean, you can gather it the normal way and listen to the sounds. Oh, I found out what the Texas chainsaw sound was. It's a beaver going around cutting down trees. Now, if we come down here, you'll see I can't get these ores because they need an obsidian level mining pick. But I'm looking forward to getting limonite because I'll be able to make some armours out of it. Okay, so you'll see there's lava down there I can go and get, but there's much easier lava to get up here. What you find is these blocks called stone lava crusts. What you do, stand near them, go to your pickaxe and left click, and you mine it, and then it'll turn into lava. And then there we go, it'll go down. So if you've got a nasty creature down there, you can use this as a lava trap. Like the shade. That's how I managed to defeat it, by spreading lava in front of it, and it was trapped in a ledge around the corner because I mined it out, and then I used my sword gradually to kill it. So there we go, that's how you acquire lava. I've forgotten my bucket, which ain't great, but I've saved a monster so I can show you a bit of combat, because after all that is the main essence of this mod. And I want to show you how good this simple old sword is. With the dual wielding, I'm waiting to get a couple of nice weapons before I dual wield. Now, do you remember as well, I found in the first episode a chance cube, and I said to you, I wonder what that does. They have all different effects. Up here in the wall I found a chance cube. When I mined it, it exploded, and it didn't damage me, but it exploded into loads of wall. Which reminds me something else I wanted to show you. So, okay, I will go and do the combat. I hope we have time. I'm sure we'll have time. If not, I'll show you the combat in the next episode. But I gathered loads of wool from that, some of the wool from it anyway. So what I can do, now that I've got some wool, is do my first quest. So let's have a bit of that. So, and it's important to have a bed after all. So survive the night. So I have to kill Yale in order to do. Many bad mobs come out at night. Craft a bed and sleep through the night to avoid them. That doesn't update. I didn't realise. So anyway, let's make a bed. Hopefully I don't need them different coloured walls. Otherwise I'm in trouble. Well, no, there's a load more back down there. So let's put the bed there. Can I sleep? No, it's not night. Okay, well, I can't do that one, but I can start on this one, which was the Tinkers, which I've started. So you'll see here, oh, this is a very nice sword. I want this sword so badly, but I've got to get an allium. I'll show you that in the next episode, hopefully. I'm going to do some... This is such a nice sword. Anyway, let's do this. So there we go, I've done that. Claim reward. Oh, I hate it when I got to pick one. Bedrockium tool rod. Manolin tool rod. Never heard of a Bedrockium. Manolin. Let's take that. In fact, I'm going to come back to that because I don't know which one to get, because I can jump by it and just do this one. This one, oh, don't tell me. I'm going to go with bronze because there's some very nice bronze stuff, and iron I can easily get, so this one I can do. Now notice you get different items unlocked, which you can only make these items in Tinkers when you've unlocked them, when you get one. So there you go, there's a main reason for doing the quests. Now I can do the full guard pattern, although that one I think you can make. But some of the items I've seen for the rewards you get just purely through doing that. Okay, let's have a look, see what else I can unlock. Sword blade pattern. Oh, and here's how I can get a nice pickaxe. Mithril. I'm not sure which is the best. I'm going to have to look that up. But all sorts of nice stuff going on there. But what else? I am grout. Yeah, that's good. Okay, so creeper repellent. Oh, how nice is that? I think I'll go with that because I don't want to creep. I haven't seen any creepers yet, funny enough. Miner's Dream, that's probably nice, but I'm going to go with this, just in case I do see creepers. Iron Furnace, nice. Lava Bucket and Lava Tank, yeah. Some really cool items. Okay, well, I can do this one, and that's how I can get blank casts. Ah, right. See, this is really unlocking the Tinkers for me. I was wondering all of this was going to be difficult, but I should have done the quests because then I'm going to be given the items to make it so much easier. This is where it gets ultra cool though with the Tinkers. All these, look, that's what I want. I want that bow. But first I have to do, yeah, a crafting bench. But there is some really nice items. I will unlock this off camera, I think. For now, this one I can do, so let's go do this. I can do this one because, as you can see, I've been making a load of the seared bricks. And what did I do with them? Oh, don't tell me I've used them up. Yep, I must have used them all up. Alright, forget that, let's go do a bit of fighting then. The quests though, you can see, are so worth doing. You get some really amazing rewards. Right, now down here, hopefully I can find where I was. I left a nasty for me to fight. So let's see if I can find them. All sorts of nice ores appearing, but I can't mine them as yet. But with them two pickaxe heads that we see, I should be able to. Right, let's go down here. Now you're going to see when I fight how important the 3 tiers of the health are. Right, the creature went this way. Let's go back. Oh, there's some really spooky noises in this. Not at the moment, but you'll hear some really spooky stuff. Right, that's the way I came. It's not up there. So it must be this way. No, it can't be this way. It's up there. Across the wall. Okay, and down here. Yeah, here we go. Whoa. Ah, there he is. He's hiding up there. Spriggan. You can't get away from me, no matter how hard you try and fly away, you nasty Spriggan. There we go, dead. Right, didn't get no nice drops, but normally you do. Okay, health. Notice it's gone down to orange. Always keep your health full. If you do, you won't die. Well, not unless you fall in lava like I occasionally do. Okay, let's do some more fighting till that bell goes. Now here's a nasty, but he's trapped in the floor, so he's not going to bother me, I don't think. But this one is. A shade. Oh my goodness, these are so tough. Alright, this one isn't. The last one I thought was. Now, nice. I got some obsidian. I've got 2 already. See, last time I killed one of them, it was 10 times tougher than that. But then I got 20 ender pearls. So depending on the strength of the monster is the amount of rewards you'll get. That one, because he was much easier, I only got 4 ender pearls. But I did get some obsidian. And my pocket is full already. Let's put a torch down. I have never really been into the combat in Minecraft before, but I am absolutely totally enjoying combat in this because you are given a generous amount of health, you can survive even the toughest of fights. For the flying creatures, I put a roof on everywhere, and that's how I deal with them, like the ghasts. Now let's get this one. He's in the floor. So if I mine the floor, I should be able to fight him. Secret stone. Oh, I can't mine that. And I can't get to him. He's who's making all this racket, that noise you can hear. Hoping to free it up. Oh, there we go. A grue. Oh, let's dual wield. Except I haven't got my sword. There we go. Twice the damage. Oh, now here's the problem. I should have made a chest. Right, okay. I'm forever doing this. Throughout this whole dungeon I put chests and workbenches where I'm having to keep making the chests. T to switch back. You're probably wondering, why don't I just dual wield all the time? Because I have different moods. Sometimes I like to dual wield, other times I just simply, for ease of use, keep it on the hotbar. Normal hotbar. What was that? So that's a shadow soul stone. Yeah, release what's inside, and it's normally something that's going to kill me. So let's show you though, just for the fun of the camera. What I will do though is store all these items in here because I'm not that crappy bow. All the items because I'm probably going to die. Mind you, I better have my sword in case it's something I can fight. I think I've learnt that already. Melon seeds, that's nice. It's my first secondary food I can grow. Right, okay, let's have a look at this. Yep, knew it. Monster. At least you can cook these up. Oh, he's my pet. How cool is that? I'm trying to kill my pet. How nice is that? My first pet. Oh, there's the timer. I'd love to carry on just delving deeper and showing you some of the awesome monsters. These sounds, there's these sounds that trigger every 30 minutes or so, or completely random, and it says this new event has started, and it's like really loud, and it comes in and you hear all these different sound effects, and he says all these different... Oh, hopefully I'll show you it in another episode. For now though, I've done my 30 minutes. I hope you've enjoyed it. There is so much for me to show you still, so much, and hopefully I will. Wherever you are in the world, God bless you and keep every last one of you safe. Thank you for watching and have a fantastic day. Goodbye.